Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm at Lipping, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that the British pound dollar rates hits new all-time low, and which means the British pound compared to the US dollar is dropping like hell right now, and the dollar is getting stronger and stronger if we compare it to other currencies, just like euro, and now we have the British pounds. So I think it's worth to talk about it because it has definitely an impact on our present situation. Okay, then let's talk about a new research, which is all about reversible transactions could mitigate crypto thefts. And this is now an idea. It's not fully finished, but let's talk about the pros and cons and how they pictured it actually. And the third news is all about that 1 million Aussies will enter crypto over the next 12 months, according to a survey. So guys, all this in today's video. And if you would like to stay up to date, simply subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom, because every single weekday I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. Also hit the like button if you like this kind of content, and check out the links under this video because there are many useful ones. Right, now it's time to look at the market, where we can see that Bitcoin is down 1% in the last 24 hours. 18,921 US dollar, while Ethereum is exactly at 1,300 at the moment. Okay, a little bit up. This is about a bit more than 2% decrease in the last 24 hours. When we're looking at the gainers, we can see that IOTA leads with about 8%. Then we have Quant with 4.5% and Helium with 3%. When we're looking at the losers, Terra Classic is going down 18% right now. Chile's, 10%. Lido down 8%, and so on and so forth. And when we're looking at here the candlestick chart, we can see that the Bitcoin, and this is actually important, has actually closed its weekly, because this here is the weekly candlestick chart, the lowest in this year. So we haven't seen a Bitcoin close that low since 2020 November, right? So that means this is a kind of bearish. But have we marked the bottom already? This is a good question. And now when we looking at here, yes, we can see that. To be honest with you, the situation what we are facing right now, I rather see the price further declining than going up. Yes, we can have these kind of, some kind of bullish periods, relief rallies. But right now, as the autumn is coming and I looking at the macro picture, it's looking pretty bad, not just for Bitcoin, but also for the stock market and several other areas. So yes, this time will be over. I'm not worried about this. And now we're much closer to the bottom than we're closer to the top. I think we can say that. But can we go further down and see again these end of 17,000s or even more further down? We should consider it as a possibility. Because if you're in crypto, you cannot be just bullish. You have to understand that there are periods then when this is like a bearish phase, and we can come out of this. But when we are in it, we should realize it that we're in it. So yeah, that's going to definitely further go down easily. Okay, and now let's move on to the first topic. And the first topic is, let's start with British pound, which, the pound dollar rate hits now all-time low. So what we can see right now, that when we're looking at the DXY, which is the dollar, index, and I'm going to share the screen right now, it's on a bull run. Seriously, because if you're looking at here, since May 2021, It is continuously just going up and up and up. And look what's happening here recently. This is here the daily. Even today, we were up here already, marking a new high. And this one was 114 and half, kinda. So, which shows that even day by day, this is higher and higher. That means that the dollar compared to other other currencies, so I'm talking about the euro and the Swiss franc and so on and so forth, is getting stronger and stronger. And now the new interesting thing is the British pound, because the pound dollar rate hits all-time lows. So reaching £1, it's $1.4 when this article was written. It wasn't long ago, but if we look here, let's refresh it. Yes, 1.8 already. So actually the pound is now, as you can, sinking. Look at this here. It's year to date. And, you know, the United Kingdom's sovereign currency, the pound sterling, is the world's oldest currency. Is still used today. And definitely this is also a bad sign. So why it has lost 20% of its value this year, just in 2022, it has lost half of its value against the dollar over the past 20 years. And when we're looking at, you know, the euro compared to the dollar, then you can see that now 0.96 cent, it equals now €1. So which means that again the euro is also going down massively, but the pound, this one, is the new one. It's really, I mean, many people said that it's like dropping like a kind of shitcoin or something. And this is definitely another challenge for the world, because we can see that the dollar and the United States is getting so much stronger now than Europe, because we have the war right now here. We facing this kind of energy problem, and therefore we don't know how long this bearish period can definitely last. And on the other hand, we also know that the the US dollar is inflating. This is not the question. This is the Fed is fighting against that. Still, when you're looking at the DXY index, you can see that we have the dollar on the run with that kind of inflation. And I think that shows the picture in what a bad situation we are right now. So this pound kind of thing was definitely a new thing, that it has started to drop that much. So the US dollar is not just getting stronger and stronger against the euro, but also when we're looking at the pound, British pound. Okay, next topic I would like to discuss is a research which has researched that reversible transactions could mitigate crypto theft. So let's talk about it. So we have the situation that there are a lot of crypto theft. So hackers steal a lot of money and then they escape with it. Even that we can track it on the blockchain, but it would be much easier to do it if we can stop them halfway. And now we have here them, let's share the screen. Stanford University researchers have come up with a prototype for reversible transactions on Ethereum, arguing that it could be a solution to reduce the impact of crypto theft. And the first question which jumps to your mind, reversible transaction. So the whole point with blockchain is that it's immutable. So you cannot really, tamper the data, change anything. So the major hacks, first of all, have seen are undeniably thefts with strong evidence. If there was a way to reverse those thefts under such circumstances, our ecosystem would be much safer. Our proposal allows reversals only if approved by decentralized quorum of judges. And however, the Wang clarified that the prototype was not to replace ERC20 tokens or make Ethereum reversible, so it has nothing to do with that. Explaining that it's an opt-in standard that simply allows short time window. So there's a time period, a very short time period, post-transactions, after the transaction, for thefts to be contested and possibly restored. So under the proposed token standard, if someone has their funds stolen, they can submit a freeze request on the asset to the governance contract. So this is what they ask for. Okay, let's freeze it. This will then followed by the decentralized court of judges that need to quickly vote within a day or two, so a very short time frame, to approve or reject the request. So they will decide that is it true or not, that they should get it back or they shouldn't. So both sides of the transaction would also be able to provide evidences. So if somebody is saying, no, I received the money for a reason, and they just do something and they would like to get it back, but I'm not a hacker or something, then you also have the possibility on the other side. The only thing, they should provide enough information. And yeah, this is how it goes. So, for example, when we're talking about NFT, that's pretty simple because, the process would be relatively straightforward, as the judges just need to see who currently owns the NFT and freeze that account. That was it. However, the proposal admits that freezing fungible tokens is much more complicated than non-fungible tokens, as the thief can split the funds among dozens of accounts, first of all, if they haven't acted just fast enough, run them through an anonymity mixer, or exchange them in other digital assets. So when it's like split up in many transactions and split up in many addresses and through a mixer, then how can you freeze this? So to be honest with you, this isn't a finished prototype. This is just the idea they would like to develop further and see how it can work and is it worthy or not, because it's a fact that we have a problem with hackers here in the crypto world, and it's causing a lot of trouble. And therefore, if we can somehow hold them back a little bit to do bad acts just like that, it would help a lot for the crypto industry. But how to make transactions reversible, that it won't hurt the whole kind of blockchain thing. What is also important, one of it is that blockchain is immutable, so whatever happened, then it happened. So interesting questions, but this is an idea, and the Stanford University Research Group is working on it. Right, and now the last topic I would like to talk about is this 1 million Aussies will enter crypto over the next 12 months. At least this is what the survey is saying. It looks like people in Australia are also hot about crypto, because here's a survey which shows that 1 million Aussies will enter crypto over the next 12 months. So the findings comes from an annual Australian crypto survey commissioned by Australian crypto exchange SWYFTX. So approximately 1 million Australians will purchase cryptocurrency for the first time over the next 12 months, bringing totally crypto ownership in the country over 5 million. So that means about 4 million own already crypto. So according to this survey, the survey questioned 2,609 Australian over 18 years of age in early July, so mid of this year, and within 548 of survey sample identified as current holders of cryptocurrency. So Australian crypto ownership has grown 4% year on year, reaching 21% in 2022. So 21% of Aussies already hold crypto. At least this is what they are saying here. On the basis of the current growth trajectories in the use of digital asset, we expect half of adults under age 50 in Australia to own or have owned crypto within the next 1 or 2 years. So this is what it's on adults over 18, but under 50. So half of that part of the population has something to do with crypto, own it or has owned crypto, is in the next year or two, which means that many people in Australia are really for crypto. However, we have to clarify that also the regulations, it's an ongoing thing. So it will depend a lot how they regulate crypto in Australia, or as a matter of fact, in the United States and in the whole world. And this is what is developing a lot probably in the next couple of years. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, every single weekday, I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. Simply subscribe to this YouTube channel to get the freshest every single weekday. Hit the like button if you like this kind of content. See you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.